He was born in a poor family, sold newspaper to support his dreams, failed multiple times but went on to become the missile man of India and the president of 1.4 billion people. This is not just a story, this is a reminder that no dreams is too big and no struggle too small. This is the story of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Welcome to Udan Vibes, a place where a real life story light the fire within you. Here we don't just talk about success, we explore the storms behind it. Let's begin our very first journey within a man who inspired an entire nation. Abdul Kalam was born in 1931 in a small town called Rameswaram, Tamil Nadu. His father was a boat owner. His family was not rich in money but rich in value, discipline, and dreams. For a very young age, Kalam was curious about science and deeply committed to education. To support his study, he used to distribute newspapers early in the morning and attend school right after. Kalam teachers noticed his hunger to learn. He didn't just read textbooks. He asked questions, experimented, and imagined. He went on to study physics and later aerospace engineering at Madras Institute of Technology. But the journey was not easy. His family struggled to pay the fees, but Kalam never gave up, and neither did his dreams. After graduation, Kalam applied to become a fighter pilot. He came ninth in the exam. Only 8 were selected. He failed. But failure didn't define him. He joined the Indian Space Research Organization, where he led the team that launched India's first satellite launch vehicles SLV-3 in 1980. For a boy who once watched the stars from a rooftop, Kalam was now sending rockets into space. In the late 18th and 19th, Kalam led India missile man development programs Agni and Prithvi, giving him the title of Missile Man of India. He was not just a scientist, he was a visionary leader. He believed that technology should serve humanity, that science was not just for labs, it was for peoples. In 1998, he played a key role in Indian nuclear test at Pokhran, but he always stood for peace, not war. In 2002, Dr. Kalam became the 11th President of India, the highest constitutional post, yet he remained deeply humble. He rejected luxury, donated his salary, and focused on connecting with students. He said the youth are the futures and they must dream with open eyes. Even after retirement, he kept working, traveling up schools, college, inspiring millions till his very last breath. On 17 July 2015, Dr. Kalam collapsed while giving a lecture at IIM Shillong. He died doing what he loved most, teaching, inspiring, and giving hope. He left behind no wealth, no house, only books, notes, and a vision of India. Dr. Kalam proved that no matter where you come from, a small town, a poor family, or a life full of struggle, your dreams can still reach the sky. He once said, "Dream is not that which you see while sleeping, it is something that does not let you sleep." So dream struggles, rise, fall, and rise again. If Dr. Kalam's journey moved you, then let's keep his legacy alive. Subscribe to Udan Voice for more real stories that awaken your inner fire. Like, comments your favorite part of Kalam story and share this video with someone who needs inspiration today. This is Udan Vibes, where every story reminds you that you feel to can fly.